Hey, what's going on guys? So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how you guys can make an also overlay for your streams. So if you do like it, please do subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and I'm in my way to 2,000 subscribers. So yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, so lately I haven't gotten any video done. It's been around a month, or I think it's even more than that since I posted my last video. The reason for that is mostly because I have absolutely nothing to upload, and of course part of that is how busy I am with my life right now. Because online school, yeah, the work piles up a lot more, even though I do them right after they're given. So yeah, but other than that, I just don't have anything to post about. I've just been enjoying myself playing games like normally, without needing to like record anything. I've been streaming a lot, but I haven't gotten any videos done, so I thought that I would just make a video about something that I've been doing, something like that. So I've been streaming a lot of Osu lately, and you probably won't see any because copyright, so I took them down. So I have this Osu overlay for streaming, which I'm going to show you guys. So if I put this on studio mode so it doesn't transition my recording, this is what we're gonna be making, something like this, or even something just like this with the now playing and a PP counter, something like that. So it depends on what you're gonna make, but for the one that I'm gonna make, I'm going to make something that is going to have the now playing, and it's going to also have the PP counter, right, like this. So the video is gonna be here, gameplay, the webcam is gonna be here, chat is gonna be here, now playing, and we're going to put the PP counter over here. I will also make a video about how to set this all up in Streamlabs. So first of all, open your Photoshop. There are other like other software that you can use to do this, but I'm gonna be using Photoshop because I don't use anything but Photoshop for this. Just press the create new button and make a new preset with the width of 1920 and 1080 or whatever resolution you're streaming at. So create it to whatever resolution you want and press the create button. You'll be greeted with this. So I'll just full screen so it's easier for you to follow. First we want to get rid of this background because we want it to be a PNG. But because of the way I do it, that's not gonna be too easy. But for now, we might as well just, not use that. So get everything that you need ready, which is basically just the background and anything you want to add. If you want to add some pictures overlay on top of it, then you want to get that. But other than that, just get your background, put it in there. Alright, so get the blur. You don't have to get the blur, but I prefer the blur. And go ahead and put some kind of a Gaussian blur or something like that. I normally use Gaussian, but you can really just use anything. Now just make the radius so whatever you want, however you like it to be. I'll keep mine at this and I'll press OK. Alright. Rasterize the layer. So this has now just become one layer instead of a layer with blur effects on it. Next, we want to put this, which is a pattern that is just gonna be an overlay on top of this one, and we're gonna make the opacity lower so that it fits. And we're also gonna make the background. I'm gonna press this little FX button down here. Can go press the gradient overlay. Gradient overlay. You want to change this either to hue or anything else. Really, I prefer hue. And just pick a color that you want the background to be. If it's pink, blue, blue. There's a bunch of color options to pick from here. So I'm sure you'll find one that you like. So I'll stay with blue. and we're gonna press gonna adjust the opacity so that it is mostly blue. It doesn't have to be completely blue. As long as it's just blue, then press OK. Just keep it to one color, keep it simple, you know, that's how I like it. I'm gonna lower this opacity a little bit more because it doesn't really have to be that visible. Alright, next we want the layout. Now the layout, you can just take the layout from this is the layout that we're going to be using. You can take the layout, I will put the layout PSD file in the description, so you can just like basically copy everything from here. Just copy it into here, you know. There you go, boom, that's done. But for the purpose of this video, I won't be using that, and we're going to be making it our own. Just so you know, if you want to make it different than mine, it gives you a little bit. It's gonna make it a lot easier for you. Take out the rectangle tool from here, and just click on whatever you want. Now make the width and height everything as long as it fits into the aspect ratio of your OSU. Now my OSU is 16 by 9, so I'm just gonna put 19, 820 by 1080. Now I'm gonna press OK, and basically it's gonna be the size of the entire screen, because 1980 by 1080, 1920 by 1080. That's how it is. So I'm gonna get rid of the stroke and put the fill color to black. I have to press enter twice. Now it's got that right. Now we want to rasterize this layer so it becomes just an actual black square rectangle layer instead of a rectangle layer that you can. It's gonna be a lot easier if you just rasterize it. Trust me. Right now you want to position it. Make sure that there's a little bit of border. It doesn't have to be too much. Just a little bit of border, and make it to however big you want the screen to be. So I'm gonna give it a little bit like this. All right, because what I'm trying to make here, that the chat's gonna be here, webcam, and this is just gonna be now playing, and the name of your channel. So we're gonna do that. Alright, we'll put the big black screen over here. We're gonna duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl J. We're gonna make this layer a little bit smaller, and we're just gonna place it here. Now obviously this is only if your webcam is also 16 by 9, which you can just adjust. So you know, you can just adjust this using this, you know, by holding shift and doing that, you can adjust. Alright, keep it at that. Actually, you know what, no, I don't like, mine isn't 16 by 9. I was lying. Alright, adjust it as how you would want it to be. Make sure that your face cam doesn't cover a lot of the screen, because you probably don't want that. So now this will be the face cam and the screen. So what I like to do is I like to put a little stroke on these. Doesn't have to be too thick. Just make sure that that it matches with the background and everything. The background is here is still blue, so I'm gonna make it a little bit darker blue. So like it's visible, but it's not out of place. So we're gonna make the position outside, blend mode normal, opacity 100. Gonna keep the size on 7 so that it's thin and clean. Now I'm gonna put an outer glow, so it makes it stand out a little bit more than the background, because we don't need people focusing on the background too much. Just press OK on that, and on the webcam you want to do the same thing. So stroke, same size, outer glow. There you go. This part is also going to be black, so the outer glow won't really matter that much, especially unless your outer glow is not black, which mine isn't. Let's change that. Alright, there you go. Next we want the chat. and the now plane. Now the chat and the now plane, you can just basically go anything because that wouldn't really matter that much. So I'm just gonna go to chat, just line this up like that, and just go with whatever I feel is right. So that's done, just press rasterize layer by right clicking it. There you go. Now press the effects, stroke, and outer glow. Same thing basically. There's not much difference. I'm just gonna make this line like Y. Oh, there you go. Lined perfectly with that. So this will be our chat box. I'm actually gonna make this a little bit like that because I want another picture overlay over here. So yeah, now we're gonna do the now playing box. We're gonna line this up over here and we're just gonna make a little box, you know. So it's gonna be the text box. Enter that, rasterize layer, and we're gonna make the stroke the exact same size, outer glow, and there you go, just like that. Now once we're done with this, just wanna right click, press rasterize layer style on every single one of these black boxes. Not I clipped it. There you go. Just like that. Now once you have done with that, there's actually a little picture layer again. So something that you can do with this now is you can go ahead and press the magic wand tool and just do that. By doing that, you can go over to the background image and you can just press delete to make it so that it's a clear image on the back. So if we go over here right now, you can say that could not complete your request. So what you can do if it says that is you can just right click, press rasterize layer, and now you'll be able to do it. So just do it with every single one of these, just like that. And now make sure you want to delete the black rectangles as well. I actually don't want to delete this one first, so delete everything except for that one. And for this one, we're gonna deselect by pressing Ctrl D. We're going to reselect on that and just delete that, just like that. Very easy. And now we have the layout. It's done. So I'm gonna make a group by pressing this folder, the folder icon thing. Alright, now we're just gonna drag every single one of them inside of here. I'm gonna call this the layout. Close this, and we're gonna make another folder and put this over here. Make this the background. Right now, it's looking a little bland. So what I am going to do is I'm going to make a new layer where I'm just gonna add more things to it. So first of all, the text. We want the text of your channel here. Just make a text. Yeah, just make a text layer. Pick whatever font you like. I'm fine with this font, so I'm going to make this smaller and just put it in the corner. Like that. Enter. And we can change the color. I'm gonna make the color white. I'm going to have the stroke. Actually, I'm gonna put the stroke later, but for now I'm gonna rasterize the type first, because what I want to do is I want to get the paint bucket tool and make this little color. I want to change the color a little bit so that it doesn't look as bland. Alright, so there you go. We have the color, and we're gonna put the stroke on it. Not too thick, not too thin either, so that it's visible. Put the outer glow on it. And there you go. Next, we're gonna do a chat box. Or you don't really have to do a chat box because chat's gonna be there anyway, so people should know. Now we want to do the now playing. Yes. Make it a lot smaller, you know. Put it in the middle of this box, make it a little bit higher. Right, rasterize the layer because I still want them to have this little subtle stripe color. It's still there, but it's lost, but it's very subtle. So I just think that looks nice, you know. You don't have to do this. This is just some personal preference that I just like it to be like that. Now we're gonna make this a lot thinner. Not really, just a pixel thinner, because it's smaller. Put the other glow, make this a lot smaller as well, and we just save it. Now we get this. So anything you want to add, such as I don't know, if you want to add like some layers, like this for example. If I want to add this, can I add this? I think I can. It's right on the edge, right? Because I want this part where it's cut off to be on the end here. Alright. And now, but this is over the box, you see. So I'm going to put this all the way underneath so that this stripe is on top of it, of her. But I also don't want this part, so I am going to go to this one, and we're going to magic wand. That's not the right layer. That okay. Now we're gonna go over here, rasterize layer, delete. There you go. I also want this to be more visible, so I'm going to add another duplicate on top of that. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna select the stroke part, and we're gonna delete that part. But for this one, I am going to make the opacity lower because I still want there to be some shade there. I just don't want her to be that hard to see. Okay. I can close this group, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So basically that's all for this video. I tried to make it as low as detailed as possible, and it really doesn't seem all that tough. I think personally that it's really easy to follow, and yeah, all you have to do after this is just press Control, Shift, Alt, and W, and that will give you the export as window over here. Just press the export button and save it wherever you want it to be. Right, like that. Just press save and wait for it to load. And that's it. So if you want me to make another video, I mean, you don't have to, because I will make another video on how to set up the stream live support, then yeah, subscribe because you don't want to miss it. This is gonna be the end of the video. If you do like the video, please do leave a thumbs up. It really helps me a lot, and it also helps this video circulate its way around YouTube, so more people will be able to be helped by this video. But yeah, other than that, I guess I'll see you all in the next video in like a month or so. Bye.